for him to connect.
Hello, my name's Finn Woodhill.
I'll hang up for you. Yeah.
Communications coordinator for digital signage at University of Exeter, and also what I'm going to talk to you about today is a new startup project called Dispersal. I'll just get the website up. I'm going to read off script because I really want to get a broad idea of the concept and open it up, but please come and chat to me after and I'll talk off script. Load up. Okay, sorry, it's in development. It might actually change because the UI designer who works with us is changing. Dispersal started as a year-long funded research project. This was made up by myself and Alex Goodman. We were set on opposite divides of the digital-physical thing, and Dispersal sought to utilize the best of both worlds to create new forms of publishing. My focused interest throughout has been digital out of home, the placing of digital in and amongst real-world communities. This has led to the recent rebirth of Dispersal as an organization attempting to change the trajectory of the digital out of home industry. To clarify, by digital out of home, I mean displays located in public spaces that are able to be viewed by multiple people and possibly interacted with. I'm not referring to mobile devices, as these can sometimes have the opposite effect of people not observing their surroundings. Dispersal is setting itself up as a reseller, consultant, and installer that fully understands how the technology can be applied for the benefit of the client's audience. We're creating content strategies that match the technology to the audience, with education and democracy being at the heart of content. We're calling it non-commercially centric digital out of home. Currently, digital out of home is the first form of media to be purely built by the advertising industry. Everything else starts off with a strong base of public service and creativity, from newspapers up to the internet. This is primarily not good for the public, possibly, but a secondary effect is creation of a non-sustainable marketing tool. We're not anti-advertising, but we see the social element currently developing in some sectors as an essential part of its future. Currently, Dispersal is made up of 3 core people: myself, a tech specialist dealing with both the software and hardware, and a user interface designer. And we're spread across from Penzance to London via Exeter. We still want to continue researching while developing our business model. Future projects currently in planning include a mobile interactive proto-robot and a major development that goes along with the Department of Culture, Media and Sport Local Media Action Plan, as well as the super-fast broadband investment in Cornwall that I'm sure everyone's excited about. We're attempting with this project to make the South West a step ahead in tech and media industries, possibly for the first time. And we're looking to work also with education, healthcare, councils, and any companies wanting to take a new approach, engaging their audience. I really just wanted to open up that concept, and if anybody has any interest in it, but also if anyone can offer advice as a digital industry starting up in the Southwest, it'd be really good. At Dispersals, and there's the website. As I said, it's currently in development. We're hoping to launch it for Screen Media Expo in London next week, and should be all finished by then. Thank you for your time.
So I think we've just got one more in this session. Nick, come on. You best going to move on. Go on, run. Nick wants to use a Mac. And I didn't have the connector, and we had a bit of a problem, but he's found a lead, and he was charging his battery, I think. So he'll be down any minute. I should have said to everybody that because we've got quite a lot to get through, we might not have like many breaks while stuff's going on, but if any of you just want to get up at any time, you know, stretch your legs, go and get a drink, have a chat outside, you don't have to sit through absolutely everything, because you could get stuck getting a bit tired. But just thought I should mention that. So just feel free to move around as you want. That's fine. I'll just try and plug this in.
Please tell me that's going to work.
So I set that out, yeah, and that should then plug in here. Yeah.
Brilliant. It's going to work.
It's that way, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I'll put this. Oh, that's come out there. So what I'll do is I'll move this computer. I'll just put it on the floor. Yeah. then you can put that there. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Which mic do you want? Handheld or this one?
Take the handheld.
This one? Yeah. Make sure
Hello.
you...
Am I working? No. Hello.
Yeah.
It's quite loud. It's a different view from down here. What's that? Hi everyone, my name's Nick Ellison. I run Socialised Media. We specialise in social media management, strategies and content creation for social networking essentially. But I don't want to use my 3 minutes basically just to talk about me. If you want to know more about how you can use social media for your company, come give me a shout afterwards. But what I wanted to show you was an active campaign. How it's important that companies are now starting to use social media in their marketing mix. And it's easy for me to stand here and talk about how Dell have made $3 million on selling through Twitter, and how Lady Gaga's used social media to, you know, sell more records, obviously, and create a network, and various different Coca-Cola and things. It's easy to talk about that, but if we need to get it down to sort of a grounded level where companies can understand exactly how they can implement social media marketing strategies within their mix to actually see the return on investment, which is the first question every company wants to ask when you start talking about using social media for their business. So, one of the main strategies I've seen of late, is this going to work? Ooh, slideshow's died. So we're going to start to look at Facebook initially. Facebook from an internet marketing, and try not to get confused with social media and social marketing. Social marketing's slightly different in that we're targeting one-way traffic, in that we're trying to drive to a specific point where we're making sales, where social media tends to be more about building networks, relationships and long-term communications with a customer. But I've got 3 minutes, so I can't go into all that. So we'll go straight into the internet marketing side. And I want to show you an active campaign of how, not a huge conglomerate, a one-person, single campaign saw a huge return on investment just through using Facebook. And the same strategy is pretty much used throughout Facebook, and it's something that anybody can implement. And I've been tracking or stalking quite a few different companies and watching their strategy, and it seems to be pretty much the same for most of them. It's a funnel effect, a typical internet marketing funnel effect. So it starts with these targeted adverts straight down the right-hand side of Facebook, and they're targeted towards you. They're targeted towards your behaviour on Facebook, and you can use that to target your customers. And pretty much one of us at some point have always clicked on somewhere. Everyone in this room has probably clicked on a Facebook advert, and it's taken them somewhere, usually to somewhere like this, which is a reveal tab. Let's call it a reveal tab. It's an implemented reveal tab on Facebook, and there's a little video in the middle, and there's a promise of some sort of information they're going to supply to you, in order for an exchange. So if you click like, we will then give you this information. You've clicked on the advert, so you obviously want the information. So that's step one, in that they will get you to click like. They've captured you now as a Facebook customer. You're obviously going to click like because you wanted to receive that information. That's why you're there. They'll provide you next with some sort of next incentive. So they'll give you that information that you asked for, usually in a video context or some sort of book, some sort of information they're going to provide that you wanted. And at the end of that video, let's say, the next step is what they want you to do is they want that call of action. So they want you to click on their button, essentially, give them your email address, click on the button and follow through, so they can actually divert you, essentially. So what they want is something like this. They want your email address. Once they've got that point, the button that they've implemented is actually their own button. It's now not a Facebook button, so they can control that. So what they're doing is taking your email address, they've collected you as a Facebook customer, they've collected your email address, and they're following you through to, once you've clicked that button, they're going to divert you over to their sales page, which tends to be the usual internet marketing sales page that you see all over the place. And then this is where they'll provide you with that golden opportunity, that great information that you wanted, but it's always going to be that leader up to purchasing that product. So far they've funneled you in from an advert through Facebook, captured you online, grabbed your email address, forwarded you over to a sales page, at which point they're going to promise you the world. And it's a standard internet marketing strategy that they're all using. Somewhere on that sales page, there's going to be some sort of what should we say, like a referral. There's going to be content on what you're going to receive if you purchase the product. But ultimately, what they're really after is the add to cart. So they've driven you there to promise you the world. If you purchase that product, there's going to be some kind of course, some sort of digital product that you obviously went there for a reason to get that. So with a bit of luck, you might buy that product. Now, this is just one man. This is not a company. This is a typical internet marketing strategy that they've used to get you to buy their course. It's worked. The guy's got 28,500 fans on his Facebook page. That's pretty tough to get without spending a lot of money on advertising. So 28,000, that's a single man, that's one man. Now typical internet marketing talk says he gets a 57% conversion rate. That's completely unheard of. It's more like he's getting something like a 5% conversion rate if he's lucky. But a 5% conversion rate on a $47 digital course is $65,000. I've been tracking this guy for 6 months. He's done this. So from 6 months he's gone from nothing, which he claims he started with $50, to a $65,000 actual return. Well, not a return, a take, a $65,000 take just through Facebook alone. Just shows how powerful Facebook as a platform is when it's targeted directly at the people that are looking for that information, that want that product. And don't forget, if you didn't click on the buy button at some point, you gave him your email address. So he's going to be forwarding that newsletter. And if you don't unsubscribe, you're going to be getting that great offer every week for the rest of your life. At some point, you're going to click on one of these links and come through and see the new product that's going to serve you, that's going to fix your new problem. So that's just I just wanted to put that out there as an internet marketing strategy that someone's used through social media, just to show how important it is that your business is on these platforms and using social media to market your company. So my name's Nick Ellison from Socialised Media.